don't tell this to Hank yet, but Andy is getting aprons with their faces on them that says something like, hey, can Andy do brunch? They're going to have matching aprons.
Well, it'll happen. I was trying to come up with something funny, but nothing came out. Stupid bad between Andy and Hank.
Honestly, so I remember the gist of it, but there's like one specific detail I don't remember, but do I need to explain odds? Like, I need to explain the entirety of odds.
You don't have to explain
how
odds.
it works.
No.
Okay.
Andy already explained it.
Who already explained it?
Andy.
Okay, and you think he did a good job? Did I trust him?
We lost in odds, right?
I'll trust him. I'll trust Andy.
Okay, so odds is a game we play.
So like when we started playing odds, at first we didn't have the rule that if the two numbers added up to the total number, whoever was the one making the odds had to do anything. So like if you odds someone to do something, you were just safe. So there was like no risk in trying to get someone to do something ridiculous.
If you're using an even number and you both choose the number in between, so let's say he said 4 and we both said 2, then both of us have to do it.
And what I started doing was every time someone odds me, I would just say 4 and then 2. Which meant that if I ever did something, whoever odds me had to do it with me.
Okay, so I was asking Hank, what are the odds like we make brunch together?
Parker and I thought it was not possible, especially because it's our senior year. But Andy and Hank were very adamant that it could be done. So they decided to do odds against each other.
But it ended up that both of them essentially have to cook brunch for the entire suite every Sunday. And if they don't, they have to take us all out drinking for one night.
A night out of drinking.
It's a good deal for the rest of the suite mates.
It was the first time I left Hank alone in the kitchen.
1 packet. But we need 1.5 packets. Oops. Should I just put the packet in? You know, it says it's a packet.
I was a little concerned, you know.
Damn it.
And so like I texted him, be like, how's it going, Hank? But like he didn't respond.
Milk, sugar, yeast, and salt. Oh my. Fuck.
What happened?
I was supposed to just mix it.
What do you mean?
Milk, sugar, yeast, and salt in the bowl of a stand-in mixer. Mix on low for 10 seconds using the paddle attachment. Put the water and shortening in a microwavable container and heat to 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 2 minutes. Stir until the shortening is thoroughly melted. And I've just been dumping all the measurements into the bowl.
Can you take him out?
We have enough that I can just go back. Oh, fuck, we don't have enough yeast. I don't know what to do. Oh, fuck. Yeast. I literally like threw out the yeast.
So I rushed home to see if he needed help, you know, and then lo and behold, like he fucked up. What the fuck is this? This looks disgusting, dude.
We're supposed to stir it until it's thoroughly melted. Which doesn't make sense because I don't think we're melting more, you know? I think we're just like dispersing it. But you know what they mean when I say that, right? Okay, do you want to mix it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you've mixed it, we can use our lovely mixer to mix it more.
I think Andy's definitely better. Hank sucks.
Yeah, Hank sucks!
But, you know, I actually think Hank has the ideas and Andy executes them, I think is the dynamic.
Every single week I've been the one choosing the dishes, and that leads to me doing more work than he does, right? So I need to pick what I have to do, I need to like find out what ingredients we need to get. So like in the end I'm doing way more work than he is, right?
Andy has like mentioned to me multiple times how Sunday he's supposed to be working. Like, he's not supposed to be busy Sunday, and brunch tends to take up like a sizable chunk of time. Like, we spend like 3 to 4 hours on brunch every Sunday.
I've been exponentially increasing the difficulty of these dishes.
Yeah, the brunches have been getting harder, right? We started with French toast, which wasn't that bad in a smoothie. You just put things in a blender. Then we made like different types of pancakes. Then we did pancakes and omelets. Then we did like hash browns and like different style eggs. And now we're doing eggs Benedict. And I know that Andy has said he's intentionally been upping the difficulty every week.
Basically, on the recipe website, they have like ratings on like how hard they are, and eggs Benedict was intermediate. But for next weekend, I'm looking for one that's advanced, right? So that's the plan.
And I think it's a similar thing. Like, he's playing a game of chicken with me, and he wants to like overextend the brunch difficulty. He wants to make it hard to the point where I don't want to do brunch anymore because I'm like, oh fuck this is too much work. Let's just do something simple, and then we do something simple for like the rest of the time. So I think he's trying to get me to like back down, essentially. But I'm like seeing this ahead of time, and I'm just gonna keep going.
So I'm kind of conspiring against him, I would say. But also at the same time, it's a learning experience, and I want to see how far we can go until we fuck up.
Okay, I say we use the one that is in the video.
Yeah, I agree. Oh no, I'm scared, dude. How's it going?
Means to cook in simmering water.
Oh, we have to squeeze these?
Yeah. Meaning pouch after the shape of a poached egg. Oh, not very pouch-like, are they? Probably tastes great though. Or maybe not. Looks like you could use some poached egg tips.
Dude.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it like kind of peels the bottom edge. And then, right? Yeah, and you can.
You're also going to need
Yeah.
1.5 inches of water. No less and no more. And you're going to need
But you can do that, and then you just like slide a knife under
Since their milk is stronger,
it.
less likely break fresh eggs are best. If you want to know how old your eggs
Oh,
take a look
or
at
not.
the box for a 3-digit number representing.
Originally, the stipulation to make sure that we put effort into the brunches was that each brunch needed to consist of 2 parts, like a whatever thing and then a healthy thing.
Me and Hank keep a Google Doc of like all the heuristics we've learned and all the recipes we've used. So we compile like a master list of everything, like how do you make a smoothie? Like 1 part vanilla yogurt, 1 part oats, 1 part fruit. Easy, right?
Yeah, I think Hank set a rule for himself that it had to be 2 dishes, but apparently there's an exception to that rule if the dish was good enough.
And so the idea behind that was that, like, we wouldn't just cop out on brunch every Sunday and like serve cereal and milk or something, right? We had to actually like make something. The dish had to have at least 2 components to it.
The most recent Sunday brunch was definitely the best. It was eggs Benedict with homemade hollandaise sauce and good poached eggs.
I think they made their own English muffins. Yeah, those were good. They weren't really English muffins, but they're good. They were good.
I think they've copped out until now. I really think this is the first time they stepped out of their comfort zone.
Oh my god. Where do I put it? Where do I put it?
And how long?
4:30, 4:30.
4:30.
Can you time it? I'm already timing something else.
My phone is over there playing music.
Oh my god, Kim.
We put them in at 11:20.
Yeah. So 11:25.
It's gonna go off in 4 minutes.
Do we need to do anything?
With
We just leave it. I think we need to maintain the temperature.
Yeah, maintain temperature. That's it. Ooh, did it go down?
Yeah, but understandably.
Yeah. And we need 6 eggs, right? We're gonna do 2 more? Andy?
Yeah.
We're doing 2 more.
Oh, you know what I'm doing?
10 eggs?
We have 10. I mean, no, we have 8. We need to do the whole thing.
We,
We have 8 with each, right?
we're gonna have 12. I thought it was
I mean
6
12,
and then
12,
2
yeah.
each.
Yeah, no, okay.
2 for each egg, right?
Oh,
I thought it was 2 muffins for each egg. I thought it was like a sandwich. I don't know what it is.
I thought it was-
I don't know what it looks like.
it was like this, bacon, egg, sauce on top.
Oh, so we're doing 12.
So about almost a year ago now, Hank decided he wanted to be vegetarian because he didn't want to kill any animals. And I knew it would affect sweet dynamics as far as food goes, and it certainly has. We haven't had any meat for brunch yet. I don't foresee us having any meat for brunch.
It's 5 non-vegetarian people, so the dish doesn't really matter. Hank just makes it like vegetarian.
This has heavily influenced the composition of our previous brunches. I will not cook meats. If meats are to be cooked, Andy is the one to do that.
Well, it doesn't affect me personally until we make brunch, right? Because he refuses to cook anything that has meat in that, and I respect that. So like, I cook all the meat, he cooks all the non-meat, and it's worked out well so far, right? Last weekend I made the bacon, right? The Canadian bacon.
And so the only brunch we've had that has had any meat so far was Eggs Benedict.
Last time I sat down, I didn't even notice I had like an English muffin and just like an egg in front of me without any Canadian bacon.
And my Eggs Benedict didn't have anything, and the only meat that it had, any of the other ones had, was Canadian bacon and like one little slice for each thing, so it was like very, very minimal.
Hank was like, "Yo, that's mine. It has no bacon." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even notice."
Yeah, so I'm going to be home this Sunday. But the bet was, word for word, odds you make brunch for the entire suite every Sunday of the school year. It didn't say that the suite had to eat lunch or brunch. It didn't say that the suite had to be there. I just need to make brunch and invite everybody.
This weekend he's gone, so I'm gonna make a point of making a beautiful meat lovers brunch.
My vegetarianism has been like a huge thing within this friend group of like giving me shit for it for no apparent reason, but also just giving me shit for anything for no apparent reason is a huge thing within this friend group.
And I have to look up some recipes, but I'm thinking like bacon wrapped sausages, bacon wrapped bacon wrapped chorizo. I feel like those are all the same thing, but like I think it'll turn out well.
And so Andy is taking this opportunity to just like do this in spite of me, right? Which, okay. Shit happens.
Hank deciding to be vegetarian made me like meat more.
So did you put a second timer on your phone or what?
No, when there's a minute left here, about 32 or something.
Alright.
We have 4 minutes now, so if you want
Alright, cool. Should I start just like making some of this? What is it? It's just like, oh, but we need the bacon.
need the bacon. This bacon crochet sauce, no sauce.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not Eggs Benedict.
Yeah,
you know?
you know, like I don't think we're allowed to do that. You know?
It wasn't on the menu.
It wasn't on the menu today.
Wait, can you guys explain what's on the menu?
Explain what's on the menu?
Yeah.
God, I don't have anything prepared. Well, today we're having Eggs Benedict. That's about it. Do we have a healthy thing? This is healthy.
This is healthy. This.
We
We did a lot of work in this.
We did a
We're
lot
not making
of
anything.
work. We don't have anything healthy though.
So what are you doing right now, Andy?
I'm making bacon. I'm cooking it, even though it looks like it's cooked. It's not. I'm gonna cook it. So yeah.
I think it's homey. I like this idea of like family meals. I honestly like. I think the idea of like having like a more active community in our suite is like sweet, you know. And I wish like people would spend more time in the lounge and stuff. So like I'm trying to spend more time out there, and I think more people are out there now, which is nice. You know, you just gotta like be there, put yourself out there, be a little vulnerable, you know. Then people respond. Those are pushed as fuck. The last
this
batch.
one's nice.
Yeah. Nice. And that's supposed to be like, we're like,
Yeah.
it's like it's right.
That's when we knew what was going on though, right? And then everybody was like, I thought the difference from our first round of poached eggs, putting them in the pot, to our second round, that was prime.
Yeah, definitely. It's like an art, putting the eggs in
The muffin
water.
is. I've never done it. It's different here too.
No, what happened?
That's some happy